Welcome back, everybody, and today we are going to be looking at the castle map pack. So this map is Daybreak. I believe it is the smallest of the castle map pack, and it is an asymmetrical map featuring two bases on either side, and this is some capture the flag, which is definitely the best game type on this map. The red base features a man cannon to launch toward the center, while the blue base features a actual walkway. I find that red base is good for defense because blue team can't simply walk up to them, but bad for offense because they are kind of exposed while on the man cannon, whereas blue team is better for offense because they can just walk straight up, but bad for defense because the enemy can walk straight down. So here we are going to take a look at blue base. The interior is pretty much the same. Excuse me. There's a little grab lift here in the middle instead of a staircase. Both bases do have turrets, and there is a banshee that spawns on the back of this map that I will show you where that spawns in a minute. This area over here is very common for a lot of fights break out in here for some reason. I have no idea why. But Daybreak features a very nice, it kind of looks like Exile almost, and it's a very, very pretty map. Like I said, it's asymmetrical, so the bases don't look the same, but it plays very symmetrically, which is really cool. Alright, so we're heading to the back of the map now. As you can see, it's not terribly big, but it's not tiny by any means. Right over here on that grayish rock in between the big rock and the tree, that little grayish pad, is where the banshee will spawn. And it is a neutral banshee, so either team can easily access it. And it's not too overpowered. There's a lot of places to hide from the banshee, and you can walk up that little walkway there and circle around for the rest of the map here. There is a tunnel that leads right between the two bases, which we are going to go through now. It's kind of a death trap, honestly, but you know, take with it what you will. And we're going to be looking at some first-person gameplay. So this is me, you know. This is still CTF, same game, and I'm using the DMR. I really can't pinpoint a good weapon for me on this map. It's just kind of like depending on the game and what I am doing at the moment. I've used the battle rifle, carbine, DMR, light rifle. I haven't used the assault rifle, but then again, I rarely use the assault rifle unless it's for like a regicide or like a free-for-all map or a close quarters map. And yeah, so I'm kind of running out of things to say, honestly, because I kind of dragged out that, excuse me, jeez, that walk around. But, you know, this is just me running around. I'm not being awesome by any means. And then I'm going to respawn here in a minute. But the castle map pack is pretty nice. I like it a lot. And I'm going to leave you with that. And with that, we move on to Outcast. Outcast is the largest of the maps. It features... this is Infinity Slayer. I want to play Dominion on this map very badly, although I have not played yet. It features 3 bases for Dominion, and also pits the Wraith against the Mantis. So blue team will spawn closest to the Wraith, and red team will spawn closest to the Mantis. It isn't really geared toward either team, though. Plenty of warthogs and a lot of fusion coils around the map, so there are map hazards. If you can't reach a guy, try to detonate the fusion coil, and you should be able to hit him while he's down. This is red base that we are running up to now. There are a lot of caves and sort of back passages throughout each of the maps. This is kind of like one of the caves from red base to an opening. There is the Mantis right there. Red team spawns roughly in this area. Another fusion coil. Those little gas things don't do anything. They don't kill you if you jump on them, plus you can't get up there anyway. This is another one of those paths I was talking about. Lots of vehicle action on these maps. They are very geared toward big team, well, not really big team battle, just vehicle gameplay. I'm not sure if we're going to see anything about the Wraith, there's a ghost, or not during this fly-through. But I can tell you that it killed me several times. But I did get in it and get several kills. But it isn't overpowered. So there's a lot of nooks and crannies that the vehicles can't fit through, or in the case of the Mantis, is too tall to fit through. Okay, so this is me again. The DMR is definitely my favorite weapon on this map. But, you know, it's all personal preference. I just like it because I can easily nail the long sight lines. But, of course, I pair it with my pulse grenade for those close quarter encounters. So this is going to be a little bit of a shorter gameplay. And, yeah, I mean, it's a this is my favorite map, personally. It is a very, very nice map. It's very well made. It reminds me of Gulch from Modern Warfare 3. That was one of the last Elite DLC drops. It reminds me of it a lot for some reason, just because of the color palette and the way it plays. But I loved Gulch too, so it's a very, very nice map. Unfortunately, I don't get to play on it a lot. It doesn't roll up in the rotation a lot, and I'm kind of disappointed with that. But we now are going to move on to Perdition. This is a medium-sized map that features the power weapons on this map are the concussion rifles and the rocket launcher, and the power vehicle is the Rocket Hog. The Rocket Hog, it spawns right there, right in the middle of the field, so it is quite easy for both teams to grab it and use it to their advantage. This main building structure is pretty much the only interior gameplay. I mean, there's a couple little corridors, but that's the big one. Over here we have the reactor, which is melting down and is the reason why people are evacuating this city. This map, as you'll see later, features kind of a track on the outside for the warthogs to ride around, and what I actually did, as you'll see in the gameplay, is I just hopped in a Rocket Hog and I drove around and killed a bunch of people, and it was kind of awesome. And the Rocket Hog was half destroyed too. But this is a really nice map. It shows up a lot in the rotation, which is why I'm kind of sick of it, because I have been playing Castle solely a lot. Although it is a very nice map, it just shows up a lot, so you know what I'm talking about. That kind of thing where it's like, oh, here it is again, and, you know, we have to play on it again. It was like getting Ragnarok a lot at the beginning of the game. Has some nice skybox, not a lot of skybox, just some nice little things. And now we are going to look at the Rocket Hog gameplay. So this is me. I have my Wheelman class and my Gunner class. That's why I only took a little bit of EMP attack there, but I'm just chugging along. And you're going to see like this nice little track on the outside. That corner there and this corner coming up here right there is very, very hard to hit. The video player is a little laggy right now, I'm just letting you know, so if I'm a little off, that is why. But like I said, it's very, very nice. You can just drive around the outside, just wreak havoc to everybody, and it's very awesome, very fun to get in. Any Warthog, actually. The Rocket Hog, you know, obviously just causes a whole bunch of damage. I did try this again with another guy, and he ended up blowing us up because he shot a Warthog right next to us. Ah, the light stopped. So this is Perdition, and this is the Castle map pack. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. We will be back reviewing any other DLC that they put out. There are rumors from 343. Woohoo! Jump. That they may put out some more DLC packs.